Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Let's Play Tormented Souls 2. Are you sure you want to load this save data? Yes, I am kind of sure. So there are two places that I vaguely remember that we had to explore. There was one in the courtyard area which had a staircase that went down. And then there was another sort of staircase ish that I remember. But let's go. I think it was... Yes, down the refractory or whatever it's called. But yes, so far I'm really enjoying the game. It's really, really good. The atmosphere is, absolutely phenomenal, to say the least. Although, the controls are a little bit weird because I'm going to see if I can change them. Right, so we've got Type A at the moment. Change target, aim weapon. Right, Type C might be better. I'm going to try Type C. Yeah, this is much better. Okay, I'm just testing all the buttons to see. Yeah, this is much better. Like, aiming with L2. Oop, did not mean to do that. And shooting with R2 is a lot more natural to me, rather than before it was like aiming with R1 and then pressing X, which just does not seem right for me. Circle is still to reload. Yeah, this is much better. Way more natural. Okay. It should also be the default, because it's how it is in most games. But anyway, moving on. Oops. Right, so I'm going to try and remember how to get back. I think it was through here, because it was through the kitchen. It's not going to be a very long episode, this one. So, we found the stove that we can't really do anything yet. We found the hacksaw without the saw bit. Right, so if I remember correctly, there was... Okay, so... Oh, did not see that. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm trying to remember... Oh my god, I can't remember anything. Yes, this is where I wanted to go, because that's the outside. And up here was a door or something. This door required a special lock, so it wasn't there. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah. Great. Okay. So this is the... Oh. Oh! It's the shortcut. Okay. Okay. That's the shortcut to the crematorium, so good. We're unlocking shortcuts, so that's very handy. Makes our life a little bit easier. Okay. So that means we have to go back outside, if I remember correctly, because that's the only place I can think of, which is the courtyard area. And there was like a staircase that led down. And I can't remember where it was. No, it wasn't here. It's this way. Should be down here. There we go. So, ooh. Okay. Oh, okay. can actually shoot it through here. Lol, where's it going? I don't really want to waste my nails. Okay, it should be coming through. Ah! Okay. Oh no! Okay, this is a huge problem because we've only got 5 nails, and I'm. Oh shit! Okay, that's where the body fell. Ah, the hacksaw. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. So there's good news and bad news. The good news is I've made progress. The bad news is I'm basically out of ammo, which means I definitely have to 100% avoid enemies now. Okay, so now we have to go all the way back. If I can remember how, because I think it was through this way. So we go back to the kitchen. Should have gone down there first, shouldn't I? And I think the kitchen is this way. Yes. Ugh. And I think what I have to do, in this game, is I probably have to heat up the saw and then go and, like, chop the hand off. I'm guessing. Oh. Okay, that's unusual. Right. Okay. I think it should just work as is then. Please work. Yes. So she is holding what? A frozen hand. Ah! Right, okay. Then I defrost the hand. Right. Okay. So we've got this cryptex thing. Each doll face features a chess piece, but we did get the chess thingy, so we should be able to solve it in theory. So L plus times star, little star, YL. Right. Does this... Okay, let's examine this and see. Right, I know nothing about chess, by the way, so I don't know if these symbols match with, like, what the pieces are called. But I don't know. I know there's, like, a rook, the knight, queen, king, but I don't know. I mean, obviously that's the knight. King or queen? Bishop? I know that's the rook. No, that's the pawn. Oh, I don't know. The tower. I don't know what the tower is. Okay, so I need to figure out how the chessboard mat... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are... Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 symbols. Are there 7 things here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's good. That's very good. So at least we know that each symbol corresponds to a move or, you know, piece. Now, what about the number of lines? So that's 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 3, 2. But how does that correlate to... No. Oh, hold on a sec. Why did that... And also, where's the start point? I assume this is the start point. Okay. And how does one reset it? Okay, that's annoying. So 2, 2... Is there a way to get back without having to... Oh, God. That's annoying. Okay, I might take a picture of this, actually. You know what? I will, because this is just going to take me... It's just going to be annoying. One sec. Sorry, just got a message. Okay. Right, let's take a picture of this. Just so we don't go crazy. Okay. So... Okay. The only thing I can imagine is that it's the number of lines. So... If we go... I mean, it's quite abstract, but I don't know. So it's 2... 2... 2... I don't think it is that, but... 4... 4 again. 3. I'd be very happy if it is that. And then 2. No, clearly not. Okay, so it's not the number of lines. Now, if I look at the symbols, the L's are the same. I can't make heads or tails of this. I hope that it's nothing to do with like chess rules, because if someone doesn't know how to play chess, i.e. me, then this is kind of locking me out unless I can look it up. But I don't think so. So... Right, is there a clue maybe in the Sister Miriam's diary? Don't think so. Unless the L counts as one line. It could be that the L counts as one line. I mean, I'm kind of grasping at straws here because I don't really know. And then rather annoyingly, I don't know. There's no reset, so that kind of worries me as well. Because relative to what, right? No, that can't be right. Okay, so each symbol, I don't think it's the number of lines. I don't think it's the number of lines. I think that's just doesn't make sense. So we know that each letter must correspond to a piece, right? Right. I know the answer. Okay. I know from chess that each piece can move in certain directions, right? I have no idea what direction each piece can move in because I don't play chess. Now, I'm going to go and see back into, because I'm going to have to look this up, but I'm going to go back and see if there's back to the chess room. If I can remember where the chess room is, which I think is this one, if there are instructions on what pieces move where. Because if there isn't, that's stupid, because the developers obviously assume that everyone plays chess, which is not the case. So let's see. Right, I vaguely remember picking something up. Maybe that had chess playing piece rules. Let me have a look. And a sketchbook, maybe? Okay, no. No. No, it's not this. No, so it's basically saying that I need to know how to play chess. Okay. But I remember we saw something that had rules on... But it's not a file that we picked up, so I'm going to have to look up how pieces move, which is stupid. I don't like looking things up, but unless you know how to play chess, there's literally no way of being able to solve this puzzle. So, chess, how pieces can move. Right, so the knight is an L shape. Okay, how am I supposed to know this? How am I supposed to know this? I hope there's not puzzles like this where either you know in real life or you just... You know, it's things like that that really, really annoy me because I like doing a blind playthrough and I like maintaining the integrity of a blind playthrough without looking things up. But I hate it when developers put, and chess seems to be a popular one, where they assume that everyone knows how to play chess, and it's just really annoying. At least include a file somewhere in the game that tells you what the rules are. Because I think there is, but it was a poster rather than a file. I'm like, but how are people supposed to remember to go all the way back to find that exact poster is beyond stupid, assuming there is one. But yeah, it's a stupid puzzle. Very stupid puzzle. Very stupid puzzle. Right, so the knight is an L shape. So the knight, I think, is the horse. It's just stupid. Like, the puzzle itself is good, but they needed to have given you the instructions with the, you know, with the mat. Because that would make sense. So the bishop, any number of squares diagonally. So, oh, now I have to go back and forth. This is annoying. Okay. So the king is exactly one square in any direction. So one of these is the king. I think that's the king, or is it this one? I think that might be the king. I don't know. And then any number of squares diagonally. I think that's the bishop. No. So any number of squares diagonally is the bishop. So that's this one. Right, that's the bishop. And then... The rook is any number of squares. So this is the rook, definitely, because I think that's the rook. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. And it's really frustrating me. So the queen is the large. I mean, it's easy to solve if you play chess. It's extremely easy puzzle. What's Y? No, I've got it wrong. That's the no. This is okay. What's this? I don't know what that one is. It's a little Y thing. Ah, this is the pawn. So I think that's the pawn. I don't even know what the symbols look like. That's the problem. So, any number of squares diagonally, any number of squares horizontally. So the rook, which I think is this one. Right, that's the rook. And then the bishop. This should be the bishop, and I don't know what the bishop is. I think that's the bishop. I'm going to have to Google what they actually look like, because I don't know. So, chess pieces, labels. Ah, so that's the bishop. Okay. Ah, I've got it completely wrong. No, I've got it. So the king. Right, I'm going to have to look it up. Right, okay. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. It's just having to do it. So the knight, I've got the knights done. The next symbol is plus any number of squares diagonal, any number of squares horizontal, the rook, which is the tower. So that's the tower. Okay, good. The third symbol is any number of squares diagonal, which is the bishop, which is this. So that's the bishop. Good. And then any squares diagonally. No, any. Oh, I'm getting really stressed. Right. Any number of squares diagonally, any number of squares in any direction. Okay. That's the queen, which is this one. So this is the queen. And then this should be the king. Oh my god. Okay, the king. Right. Okay. It's so how do I open it now? Right, I'm so confused. Okay, let me have a look. So the one square forward, so the pawn. I don't know what the can move 2 squares on its very first move, captures diagonally. So that should be the pawn, which is this one. Right? Okay, so 1 square in any direction should be the king, which is that, according to the image. Yes. And then the queen. Oh, I've done this one wrong, I think. This one's wrong. So the third one should be any number diagonally. So any number of squares should be the bishop. No, but I thought that's where's the queen? I don't know what that is. Is that the bishop? I think that is the bishop. So I've got it wrong. Okay, so that's the bishop. And this then has to be the queen. Right. The crown key. Great. It would have been... How am I supposed to have figured that out? Okay. Oh, I should have taken a picture of that. Fuck. I mean, I know now, so... Right, so I think... I need to go... I know where I need to go. No, I'm getting confused. Right, I need to go back all the way to the dungeon. I'm kind of tempted to make another save. You know what? I will make another save. I don't really want to, but I have to, because I'm not doing all that again. I have to figure it out. I mean, I could Google the answer. I figured it out on my own now, so... yeah, I'll Google it. I've done it now. But I'm actually very interested in Googling to see if there is a chess rule poster or something, because I swear I remember seeing it. I swear I do. But it should be a file. It should be a file. It shouldn't be a poster. But at least we kind of figured it out. That it was to do with the moves, even though I have never played chess in my life. Never. So... okay, no, this is not where we want to be. I say it's not where we want to be, but... I might want to go to the bell tower? I think I will go to the bell tower, actually. There's going to be a jump scare, I know there will be. But there was... okay. I'm going to go to the very top, because I remember there were vases that you could destroy that we couldn't get through, or something like that. There's also crows. Yeah. Yeah. Great. That's going to be good. Okay, I don't like this at all. Okay, when we say shotgun shells, is it just one again? No, it's actually more, so that's good. Okay. Oh, okay, I was going to say, there must be something else here. Oh, I don't like this. What is it? The four singers climbed to the highest point of the hill. One by one, they raised their powerful voices to the wind. First, Victor broke the silence in the valley by setting the tone with an impeccable voice. Then sang Big Joe, the one with the deepest voice of the four. He was followed by his brother, Little Claudio, with the highest pitched voice of them all. Finally, Elias raised his voice almost as deep as Big Joe's. The voices of the four singing together shattered the silence of the entire valley. Okay, so I'm going to have to, like, activate various different things. Okay, it says I can't okay. I mean, I know it's not... Oh. Oh, okay. So we didn't shatter it by hand, we shattered it by hammer. Oh well, we tried. Alright, okay. At least we've come up here, so we know what it is. Right, so now we need to go back all the way to the dungeon, which is going to be great because I've got absolutely no ammo. How am I going to do it? I don't know. But it is what it is. Don't think this is where we need to go. Okay, right, so... I'm just really confused because I'm not really sure where I'm meant to be going. Oh, I remember. Oh! 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 No! 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 Okay. Right, that's the problem. Okay. I need to run past them and then go all the way down. But I'm going to make a save. Because I don't trust this. It's giving me no... This game's giving me no ammo, so I'm going to have to go back and save because I'm not doing all that again. I feel like I've made no progress this episode. At all. I mean, that's a lie. I have made progress, but not as much as the previous episode. We've got plenty of save things, so... yeah, I'm a little bit worried about weapons. I'm going to save in a separate slot because I'm prudent. Okay. I might actually call it here because I do need to get going soon and I kind of don't want to make a lot of progress and then find out that... Let's just see. I'm going to do another 10 minutes and see what there is. Was that a book that we can pick up? No. I'm still gutted that there's no chess rules anywhere. Really gutted. Unless I've missed it, in which case fair point, but... No, I don't think I have. Right, I'm going to run past these. Here we go. Wish me luck. Okay. Yep, great. Well done. Okay. This is why I saved. Got hit twice. Okay, we're still fine, though, to be fair. Oh, boy. I don't like this at all. Yeah, there's going to be a jump scare here. Of course there will be. Yep. Oh, we're still fine. Lol. Yay, we're in the prison. Great. Great. What could possibly go wrong here? There is no map. Oh no! Yeah, well, I'm not fighting anything because obviously it's completely dark. Great. Perfect. No. This is fucked up. Okay, this is actually really creepy. Visuals are really nice, though. There's going to be, obviously, some sort of jump scare. Oh, fuck me. I love how she's just not scared at all. It's going to have to be a runaway sequence. There has to be, because obviously I can't use my gun here. I am hoping that we get resources, because I'm really worried about that. Okay. What is... Okay, can we not use the pliers to cut the wires? There we go. Oh! I got some wire. Okay, so it's another puzzle that hopefully doesn't require knowledge of chess. The jailer's room. Oh, this sounds rather friendly. Please give me nails. Recording tape. The Black Blood. The Black Phoenix experiment has yielded an interesting result. A most peculiar blood sample is deep black and excludes a foul smell, though that is not what shocked me the most. Under the microscope, the blood cells have nuclei. Blood cells do not have nuclei. That is not all. They are surrounded by thousands of mitochondria and behave in a way I've never seen in all my years of study. The radiation emanating from the sample is implausible. The number are off the charts and is much more radioactive than enriched uranium. To reduce the risk of exposure, we have only been handling microsamples. Mother Lucia also provided us with a serum that counteracts the symptoms of the exposure. Where would she get such a thing? I'm concerned about the long-term effects this may have on the team and our equipment. Okay, so scientific experiment, etc. The proportions are large. Ooh. Okay. It'd be nice to get a map, but... Oh, shotgun shells. Great. How many did we get? I think it was 3. So now we're getting 3 each time, which is good. It would also be nice to have a shotgun. Okay, I think this might be a good time to save again. I know I've just saved, but we've also got the recording tapes. So... And actually, I'm still fine, despite getting hit quite a lot. So I'm not sure what to use the wire on. I wonder if it's to grab something. You know what? Let's not save it just yet. We know where the save point is now. And like I said, if we die, we don't really lose much progress. I'll look up the puzzle for the... oh no, I don't need to look up the puzzle, because I've saved. But basically, I just want to make a little bit more progress, and then I'll come back and save. So we need to find some sort of puzzle thing for that. Oh boy. Yeah, great. Okay. Oh boy. Right. Does this release them? Okay, it's electronically locked, which means that obviously, when we turn on the... Fuck me. Okay, that's great. Body blocking. Fantastic. And perfect tracking. Yep, seems completely fair and reasonable. Right, so... So, Pac-Man down. This one? So... Okay, I think I understand. So that definitely needs to be there. I kind of have to replicate those patterns by adding and taking away the squares, so I sort of get that. Ooh, this is a tricky puzzle. I know what I need to do at least. It's kind of intuitive. Right, so... Oh. To unlock the cells, first ensure the selector on the electrical panel are probably set, then pull the lever over the pit. Duh, we kind of figured that with... Oh. Okay. So I need to do the circles on the outside need to be white. So that's that. Or... that one. Thing is, I've got that fucking thing following me. Yep. Right. Do I have to kill it? Because that would be mighty annoying. Also, can she rest at the save room? No, that's also not good. Right, let's go outside and see where the thing is, because I might just have to kill it. How, I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be around the corner, isn't it? No, thank goodness it's not. Right, so... Oh, I know where I need to go to pull the lever. Yeah, that's a problem. So, I know... I don't understand what the cross is, though. That's what kind of gets me confused. I think I understand. So we don't want to form... So we don't want the squares, because the squares form the cross. So we basically want those two like that. That's fine. So I think... maybe this one? I think this is the answer. Right, right, left, left, right. I think this is it. We'll find out now. Go on, let's go for it. Ow! Right. The thing is, I've got no fucking ammo. And that's going to free all of them. What am I meant to do here? I really don't want to waste ammo. I'm just checking. Yeah, these are correct. I'm sure this is correct. I think. But at least I know roughly trial and error. Okay, not working. I know the lever's there. I just pressed the wrong one. Well, it would be nice if I had ammo. But I don't. Or a shotgun would be very useful right about now. Nope, that's not correct. Okay. I'll have another proper think. Okay. Right. So I know for a fact that these two are like this, right? Because of the cross. So that makes sense. Now, it might be this actually. This is actually quite hard. Because that area is... Can I zoom in? No, because that area is... You see, it would be nice to have these things side by side. That's an excellent quality of life thing, rather than having to close it. It just so I can reference it a lot easier. I think that might have to be like that. Maybe this? No, that can't be right. Maybe it is, actually. I'm really struggling. I need to properly think about this. I mean, Okay, I'm going to try this, but I don't think that's right. Yeah. I guess I really need... The thing is, I don't... Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use health. And... No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to save. And I'll have a proper think. Because I know what I need to do, but for example, I'm unsure, like if you've got double white areas and a black area, do the white areas overrule the black and vice versa? I don't know. But I basically need to recreate that. You know, I know I need to recreate this pattern. That's what I need to do. And I get it. And that's sort of like the geometric way of solving it with the different segments. I get it. I know what I need to do. I think it's just trying to visually achieve that. That's the hard bit. So I'll give it another go next episode. Well, I have to anyway. Next episode, I don't think I've got much of a choice. But I'm also probably not going to fight anything. I'm going to try and sacrifice the health and just go in each cell, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to pull the lever, all the cells open. There is no way I'm going to have enough ammo to defeat all the mobs. So I'm just going to run in the rooms and just grab whatever I can. But that's going to be it for until next episode. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye.